Story time. So, welcome to Pain IntoPeace. And this story time is when I was 4 years old, what occurred to my face that caused me some self esteem issues. I'll say I was 4 years old, the preschool was down the street, and I was all dressed, and my mom was like, "Come on, it's time for you to get ready and go to school." So I was like, "Okay." So as I'm coming down this set of stairs from my half siblings' room, it felt at the time, looking back, it felt like I missed a step. But if it didn't, I look back and it felt like somebody pushed me. I know. Take it how you want to take it. You know, some people experience these things, some people don't. So I was like, I fell. And these was one stairs. So I fell. And when I fell, I hit this is a disclaimer, you know, of those who can't deal with it. So I fell, and it was a nail sticking at the bottom of the stairs, and I was stuck on the stairs with my face. But the biggest thing was, like, it was like I didn't feel anything. I'm just trying to get off this step at the bottom, and as I'm, again, a disclaimer, as I'm on the bottom of the step, I'm ripping my face by my nose, and it's going down. So I I'm not crying, I'm not screaming, nothing. I'm just literally ripping my face, and then I finally get off of it. I go to my sister who was in the kitchen, who also, she's no longer here. I was like, "I'm ready for school," and I said her name, and she was like, she started screaming because, stuff was oozing, from my face. And I was like, "What's wrong?" And she was like, "What happened? What happened?" I was like, I just pointed back to the stairs, like, over there. So, my mom my dad come out the room. Their room was like through the dining room or whatever. And she come out the room and said, "What happened?" And they put a towel on my face, and they rush me to this hospital. And I'm on the like surgery table or whatever, and it's like I hear a whole bunch of people like saying stuff or whatever. I'm still not crying. I started crying when my sister started screaming, and then I stopped crying. When I got to the hospital, I wasn't crying anymore. So I get on this table. I guess they're like putting me to sleep. I'm on the operating table, and I get like 127 stitches in my face. So it's like my face is now damaged just the way as I grew up looking at it. Like, oh my goodness, I hate this scar, blah, blah, blah. You know how people have like self things that they don't like about themselves? But I go to ask one of my my cousin, like, "Oh, do you know what happened to my face?" And she go say, I thought you got like, I thought you got just, it happened when a kickstand. A kickstand is on a bike. That don't even make sense what she said. But I brushed it off like, what? Whatever. So as I grew up with this scar on my face, it was a very big thing that I really was dealing with, because I felt like my face was not cute. It wasn't. I just had this. Like low self-esteem, because my face I felt was damaged, and I wasn't cute. I had to really grow into myself, love myself so much like I do now. So when people think something is wrong with you or something, that's their problem, But this was my problem because I literally was feeling this. So I was like, okay. When I got older, like 18 years old or whatever, I had told my mom I wanted plastic surgery. And so she was like, okay, for what? And I was like, this scar, I don't like it. I felt like when people stared at me, they was looking not at me, they was looking at the scar. So she was like, okay. But then I went back to her and told her, you know what? No, I don't want plastic surgery on my face. I said, because that was something that happened to me in my life, part of my growth, for me to love all of me, of however it is. I'm supposed to love me. So I learned to self-love myself so amazingly beautiful that nobody could tell me anything like, oh, anything. Because self-love yourself. Little bitty things, love that too. Embrace it. I embrace my scar now because I was courageous. I was strong. I was at 4 years old. Rip my face to get off the stairs. I embrace this scar. This scar is me, it's part of me, and it's part of my life journey of what I had to go through. Just like all of these other stories I'm going to be telling y'all about. It was part of me. I had to empower it and embrace it. And I did. I did exactly that. I self-love myself. I now know what peace is through all the pain I've been through. I love my scar. I love my face. I self-love me. And I want you to do the same as with yourself as well. Self-love yourself. No matter what. Don't care what nobody else say. Oh, look at her with that scar on her face. She thinks she all that, and she ain't nothing because she have that scar on her face. Like, those your problems. They got problems if somebody have to say that about another person. They the one with the problem, not you. You good. Love yourself. Love all of you of how God made you. And I got this scar because I feel like, hey, God wanted me to have this scar on my face. And that's what I have. And I do not feel insecure about it or anything no more. I don't care what people say. At all. This is my testimony of how I embraced and self-love myself, all of me, even the things that I felt was flaws on me. And I won't change it for nobody. They got a problem? Goodbye. That's your problem, not mine. And that's the way I look at it. That's your problem, not mine. So, that's my testimony. Love and light. Pain IntoPeace. Come back for more story time, because I got many more. Love ya.